Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the gritty, xeno-infested world of aliens, Colonial Marines. We're breaking down every single Space Marine you'll meet in the game, from the minor squad members you barely notice to the heavy-hitting main characters leading the charge. Who's brave, who's reckless, and who's just plain unlucky? Stick around, because we're about to find out. Wells was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he was part of a search and rescue mission to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora, investigating the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew 17 weeks earlier. He went MIA on LV-426, but survived the destruction of both the Sephora and the Sulaco. During the 118th Battalion's assault on Weyland Yutani forces, Wells fought alongside Roberts and Motzke against PMCs guarding the 2nd Anti-Air Gun. Corporal Winter, Corporal Hicks, and Private O'Neill soon joined, and together they eliminated the PMCs and destroyed the gun. Shortly after, Wells and his squad went MIA again. Motzke was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he was sent to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora on a search and rescue mission to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew. He survived the destruction of both the Sephora and Sulaco, reaching LV-426 safely. During the 118th Battalion's assault on Weyland Yutani PMCs, Motzke fought alongside Roberts and Wells against the guards of the 2nd Anti-Air Gun. Corporal Winter, Corporal Hicks, and Private O'Neill later joined them, helping destroy the gun and eliminate the PMCs. Shortly after, Motzke and his squad were reported MIA. Roberts was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he joined a search and rescue mission to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew, missing for 17 weeks. He survived the destruction of both the Sephora and Sulaco, making it to LV-426. During the 118th Battalion's assault against Weyland Yutani PMCs, Roberts fought alongside Motzke and Wells at the 2nd Anti-Air Gun. Corporal Winter, Corporal Hicks, and Private O'Neill arrived to assist, and together they eliminated the PMCs and destroyed the gun. Roberts and his squad later went MIA. Daggs was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he joined a search and rescue mission to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco. He survived the destruction of both ships and made it to LV-426. During the 118th Battalion's assault on Weyland Yutani forces, Daggs was in Ruiz's UD-4 Cheyenne dropship. When it was shot down, he survived the crash and fought off Xenomorphs alongside Ruiz. However, the 2nd Acheron Queen arrived, impaled Daggs with her tail, and killed him. Keyes was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps and part of a search and rescue mission to LV-426 in 2179 to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco. He served on Rhino 2-3, the first team sent aboard the Sulaco, where he and most of his squad were captured and cocooned by xenomorphs. Corporal Winter rescued Keyes, who was disoriented and unaware of his surroundings. Keyes disobeyed orders to retrieve the Sulaco's flight recorder, encountering heavy xenomorph resistance. He used a shotgun and grenades to fight off xenomorphs, but one grenade caused significant damage to a nearby dropship. While escaping through the umbilical, the chestburster inside Keyes emerged. He detonated a grenade to kill it, destroying the umbilical and causing the death of a fellow Marine. Keyes was known for being reckless, impulsive, and disobeying orders. Hernandez served in the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he joined a search and rescue mission to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew, missing for 17 weeks. Assigned to Rhino 2-1, he was sent to the Sulaco to reinforce Rhino 2-3. Early in the mission, Hernandez was injured and went MIA. After the Sulaco suffered an internal explosion, he was last seen with Private O'Neill. His ultimate fate remains unknown.
Romerio was a member of the United States Colonial Marine Corps. In 2179, he joined a search and rescue mission to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew, missing for 17 weeks. He was part of Rhino 2-1, an advanced team sent to reinforce Rhino 2-3 aboard the Sulaco. During the mission, Romerio was injured in an internal explosion on the Sulaco as Corporal Winter attempted to board via the umbilical from the Sephora. As Private O'Neill opened the hangar door, Romerio succumbed to his injuries, despite O'Neill's attempts to resuscitate him.
Tanaka served as a United States Colonial Marine and was deployed in 2179 as part of a search and rescue mission to LV-426. His unit, Rhino 2-1, boarded the USS Sulaco to investigate the ship's mysterious disappearance along with its crew 17 weeks earlier. Shortly after insertion, an unexpected internal explosion ripped through the Sulaco. Tanaka was among the Marines caught in the blast, suffering fatal injuries. Despite immediate efforts by Paluski to revive him, Tanaka did not survive.
Paluski served in the United States Colonial Marine Corps and deployed to LV-426 in 2179 as part of a search and rescue mission investigating the disappearance of the USS Sulaco. Assigned to Rhino 2-1, he boarded the Sulaco to support the recon teams already inside. When an internal explosion injured several Marines, Paluski attempted to resuscitate Tanaka but was unsuccessful. Later, while Corporal Winter recovered keys and the Sulaco's flight recorder, Paluski held off incoming Xenomorph drones to keep the hangar secure. After the Marines opened the hangar door, they retreated into the umbilical linking the Sulaco and the USS Sephora. During the crossing, a chestburster erupted from Keyes, prompting him to detonate an M40 HEDP grenade. The blast ruptured the umbilical, causing an explosive decompression that pulled Paluski into open space, killing him instantly. Tolentino served in the United States Colonial Marine Corps and deployed to LV-426 in 2779 aboard the USS Sephora. His unit, Rhino 2-1, was assigned to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew, missing for 17 weeks. During the boarding operation, an internal explosion ripped through the Sulaco. Tolentino was among the Marines caught in the blast, suffering severe injuries when debris collapsed on top of him. Private O'Neill pulled the obstruction away and attempted to revive him, but Tolentino did not survive. O'Neill quietly reacted to the loss and retrieved Tolentino's M41A pulse rifle before continuing the mission. Lisa Reed, born June 9, 2150 in Miami, Florida, served as a pilot in the United States Colonial Marine Corps, assigned to the 118th Battalion. She scouted the USS Sulaco, assessed umbilical damage, and carried out CASEVAC missions under heavy enemy fire. During a crash on LV-426, she assisted in regrouping survivors at Hadley's Hope, operated communications and provided fire support against xenomorphs, and helped intercept Weyland Yutani forces, including firing missiles at enemy aircraft. Reed also aided in missions against the Resolute and the Acheron Queen, piloting dropships under extreme conditions. Known for her competence, direct attitude, and compassion, Reed remained skittish around xenomorphs, but maintained humor and resilience throughout her service. Private Bella Clarison was a United States Colonial Marine deployed to LV-426 in 2179 as part of the USS Sephora's search and rescue mission for the missing USS Sulaco. The unit discovered that Weyland Yutani had been conducting illegal xenomorph research on the moon, protected by armed contractors. After the Sephora was destroyed, Bella and the surviving Marines were forced to take shelter in the ruined Hadley's Hope colony. Before joining the mission, Bella was born in Waterloo, Iowa,
served in the 2nd Marine Support Group, and was recognized as a strong gunner suited for recon and first responder roles. During operations aboard the Sulaco, she was attacked by a facehugger and impregnated with a xenomorph embryo. Medical staff revealed the parasite couldn't be removed without killing her. Bella ultimately died when the chestburster emerged, and her squadmate O'Neill executed the creature and later sought vengeance against Weyland Yutani in her memory.
17 weeks after the Hadley's Hope incident, Hicks was rescued from the origin facility by Colonial Marines from the USS Sephora. He revealed he had been captured and tortured by Michael Bishop, then helped defend the Marines at Hadley's Hope and led an attack on the fortified origin facility to secure an FTL-capable ship. On board, Hicks executed an android double of Bishop, knowing it wasn't real because it didn't breathe, while the real Bishop escaped. Hicks survived the mission, though his ultimate fate is unknown. A quiet and disciplined Marine, he emerged as a strong leader, staying calm under pressure. He formed a bond with Ripley, growing close during their escape, and showed respect and kindness toward Newt, unlike other Marines. After his rescue, Hicks focused solely on taking down Weyland Yutani in revenge for the LV-426 incident and Ripley's death. Captain Jeremy Cruz, born April 16, 2143, in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, served in the United States Colonial Marine Corps. He earned top honors at Officer Candidate School and trained in hostile environments on Mars. Cruz lost his right leg at some point and received a prosthetic. In 2179, he commanded the 118th Battalion aboard the USS Sephora to investigate the disappearance of the USS Sulaco and its crew over LV-426. Cruz and his Marines discovered Weyland Yutani was conducting xenomorph research and faced attacks from private military contractors protecting it. The Sephora was destroyed in orbit, forcing their survivors into Hadley's Hope. Cruz ultimately sacrificed himself to kill the 2nd Acheron Queen, allowing the remaining survivors to escape. Private Peter O'Neill was a smart gun operator in the United States Colonial Marine Corps, deployed to LV-426 in 2179 during a mission to locate the missing USS Sulaco. His unit discovered that Weyland Yutani had been secretly researching xenomorphs, leading to direct conflict with corporate PMCs and the destruction of their ship, the USS Sephora. O'Neill and the surviving Marines took refuge in the ruins of Hadley's Hope, where he helped uncover the truth about Private Bella Clarison, a former lover infected by a xenomorph parasite. He volunteered for the mission to save her, but she did not survive. Despite the loss, O'Neill continued the fight, aiding Corporal Winter in multiple engagements against xenomorphs and PMC forces, and playing a key role in rescuing Dwayne Hicks. One of the few survivors of the campaign, he ultimately escaped LV-426 aboard the Resolute. Corporal Christopher T. Winter, a U.S. Colonial Marine from Pender, Nebraska, served on multiple tours before being promoted to corporal. In 2779, he was deployed to LV-426 aboard the USS Sephora on a search and rescue mission after the disappearance of the USS Sulaco. The Marines discovered Weyland Yutani conducting xenomorph research and were targeted by corporate PMCs. After the Sephora was destroyed, Winter and survivors took refuge in the ruins of Hadley's Hope. He fought through xenomorphs to recover data from the Sulaco, escaped multiple attacks, and navigated sewers filled with deadly creatures. Alongside Private O'Neill, Winter rescued other survivors, including Bella and Lieutenant Reed, while battling a Raven-class xenomorph, eventually using a power loader to eliminate the threat. Winter demonstrated leadership, tactical skill, and resilience under extreme conditions.
And that's a wrap on our tour through the Colonial Marines. Who was your favorite squad member? And which one do you think had the toughest job facing those xenomorphs? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite games and characters. Until next time, stay sharp and watch your six, because in space, no one can hear you scream.